Ross, I wanted to get your take on the first race of the new era of Formula One. So much work went into these regulations. How did it play out for you on track?
Very exciting. I mean, we're very pleased. It's only one race, and we need to see how this evolves. What I'm confident in and what I'm reassured by is the fact we've still got the team together that came up with these regulations. And so if the regulations start to, or the car designs start to veer off in a direction we don't like, we can pull it back again. They can analyze, they can do the research, and the regulations can be corrected and evolved in the future. So I think it's a new era of saying, as well as a safe car and a fast car, we want a car that can race each other. And I think that's the philosophical change that's really important for Formula One.
And we did see some good racing out there today. This is a track that normally does provide good racing, though, as well. So are you looking for like a larger sample size to really get a feel for it? At which point will you think you'll really know how effective these changes have been?
You're right. I mean, we need much more, many more examples. But I think if the drivers give us the feedback that you can race with these cars, that won't change. I guess the issue is, the gaps between the teams and the overall performance and factors like that, which we'll take into account. I think what we saw today is there's two teams very strong at the front. Mercedes got a little bit to catch up, but I'm sure they will. A great midfield, fabulous midfield, and we've got two or three teams that have got it wrong somewhere and they need to sort out. So we're considering this as a completely new set of regulations, the biggest change we've had for a very long time. I'm really pleased how relatively close the field is.
Yeah, and how good is it, I guess, for F1 to see Ferrari strong and fighting at the front?
I think for every race fan, Ferrari, there's a special place for Ferrari in the history of Formula One, the longest ever competitors in Formula One. Obviously, certainly for me, I had 10 years there, 10 really enjoyable years. So I think they've struggled a bit the last few years. So to see them back on form with two great drivers, I mean, I think everyone in Formula One's delighted about that.
Yeah, and just finally, any surprise at some of the struggles we saw? I mean, McLaren at the back, Aston Martin at the back, the Mercedes-powered teams really at the back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the reasons are. I'm sure they're analysing it. It could be a combination of things. It normally is. We've had a change in fuel this year to a 10% ethanol fuel, and that's brought some new challenges. Maybe that's tipped the balance a little way in terms of the engines. But it will be an accumulation of things. I don't think there'll be a silver bullet that any of them will find, but that's what I say. I think there's a few teams that have not quite got it right at the moment, and I'm sure they'll sort it in the next few races.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing how that goes, and just overall encouraging start to this brand new era for Formula One. You excited about what the future holds?
I am. I'm just delighted it was such a great race today. I mean, it had everything, and it was a shame for Red Bull. They've come away with no points at all, and but it's a cruel sport sometimes, long season, so they'll be contenders for sure for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we're expecting them to bounce back in Saudi Arabia. Ross, thank you very much.